already have another book haul. Yep. I'm expecting more packages in the mail from Book Outlet because I had Christmas money to spend, but my stock is already big enough to do a book haul, so I'm just gonna separate them out, I guess, because if I wait any longer, it will be a super long book haul. So I'm going to just do what I have now, and then when my other packages come, I'll do another one then. So I just have a one book unboxing from Book Outlet. I had a $5 coupon, and it had no minimum purchase required on it, so I just got one book that I really wanted. And it finally came in. It was supposed to come in last Tuesday, and it finally came in today. So I'm opening it. I usually save the unboxings for the end, but since this is only one book, I decided I would start with it, so then in case it ran long, it wouldn't be like fighting with opening stuff. And I hope it's not damaged because it was really folded tight in my mailbox, and oh good, it's perfect. So I'm super happy right now because I've been wanting to read this book forever, and I finally have it. And Book Outlet only had it in the ugly cover for the longest time, and then they finally got it in the cover, the original cover that I wanted, that I liked. I'm so happy. It is Midwinter Blood by Marcus Sedgwick. I've heard such good things about this book. I didn't even know it won a Prince Award, but apparently it did. And I haven't read any of Marcus Sedgwick's books, but Reagan from Peruse Project really likes his stuff. So this is the one that sounded the most interesting to me, and I love this cover. And I guess it's from several different perspectives in one location, like over vast different periods of time, and so I'm really looking forward to reading this. And it's not super long, it's about 250 pages, but I love this cover, and I'm super happy the Book Outlet finally got it in and that I was able to grab it when they still had it in stock. So that's my one book unboxing. Now for the rest of the stuff that is mostly from thrift stores, but I also have this ARC copy that I'm going to show you. I got The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adi. I've seen a few people haul this also. So when I saw it on the ARC shelf next to my work, I grabbed it because I realized when I read the back, since I recognized the cover, I read the back, and apparently it's a retelling of Scheherazade, and the like Tales of 1,001 Nights, 1,000 Night Tales things. If you don't know that story, there's this king in India. I think it takes place in India. There's this king that's marrying a new girl every day and killing her every night. And Scheherazade goes in there seeking revenge to stop it, and she ends up telling stories every night so well that the king decides to let her live another day, and then another day, and another day to see what happens in her stories. And they fall in love, and it's a retelling. This book is like a retelling of that, and sounds fantastic, and I'm really happy that I got to pick this up. And I really like this book. It's like good size. It like fits really nice in your hand, and it's like a little floppy, so it like stays open when you hold it like this. I don't know, and I really like the cover. It's really unique. It has like that like screen like shaped decoration that you see in that culture. I don't know, I'm babbling, but I'm really happy I picked this up. Okay, the rest of them are all from thrift stores, but most of them are in very good condition. So the first one I have is the first book in the Spiderwick Chronicles series, The Field Guide, which I have not read any of yet, by Tony Ditterlizzi and Holly Black. Yeah, a lot of people said they enjoyed this, and it's like a super short book. It's like barely 100 pages, and there's hardly any words on each page, and there's illustrations in it, so it'll be a very quick read. Looking forward to seeing what I think, and yeah, I'll let you guys know when I do. The next one I was super excited to see at a thrift store because Book Owl recently had this as an option to read in her book group. And so that's why I recognized it, and I was really excited because it sounded really interesting, and the cover is gorgeous. It is the Twistrose Key by Tone Almgel. Somebody tell me how you say that name. Us book lovers, man. I don't know why we love books so much when I don't know how we can read so well without reading people's names, but names are hard. But yeah, this is the cover. Isn't it beautiful? The gold. I just love the gold and the dark blue. And that's the spine. It just makes me happy. It reminds me of my childhood and like adventure, and like I just want to see what's gonna happen because I don't even know. It sounds kind of mysterious. This girl finds a key and unlocks a door to like another realm or something that's like under winter. It kind of sounds like Narnia actually, which is okay with me. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is like one of my favorite books. So this sounds awesome and I can't wait to read it. I'm pretty sure it's middle grade. And some of the corners have like these cool illustrations. But yeah. Twistrose Key by Tone Almgel. I'll go with that. The next book I've been wanting to pick up for a while, but I kept putting it down. And then I saw it at a thrift store for super cheap, and so I finally picked it up, and I'm looking forward to it. It is The Evolution of Calpurnia Tate by Jacqueline Kelly. This is a highly acclaimed middle grade book that sounds pretty fun and cute, just like the adventure of a little girl's summer in 1899 in a Texas town or something. I don't really know much more than that, but it sounds like a really cute summery middle grade read, and I'm looking forward to it. The next one, I can't believe I finally picked up, even though it's really beat up condition, is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I wasn't planning on reading this. I really wasn't. I don't like books about like war and like the Holocaust and things like that, but every single person on here on BookTube is talking about how fabulous it is and how much they want to read it and how much they have read it and loved it. And so I saw it at a thrift store. It was really cheap, so you guys guilted me into buying this, and hopefully I'll be brave enough to read it someday, because I don't like war. It's sad, and I already saw the end of the movie, so I know how it ends, and it's sad, but hopefully I will like the book better. And the spine is like really creased and messed up, but it's still very readable. Like the inside is in like fine condition. It's just a cheap copy, so maybe I can find someone to buddy read with this with me to give me courage to read it. If any of you guys are interested in buddy reading this with me, let me know, because I don't know if I'll be determined or courageous enough to do it by myself. So if anybody out there hasn't read it or is wanting to reread it with me, let me know, and I'll read it. Because peer pressure works. Sometimes, people. Sometimes it works. The next one I actually only knew about because I read about it in a book. Like, the girl in the book, the girl character in the book I was reading this book and was really enjoying it, so it made me want to read it. Did that make sense? I feel like it didn't make sense, but here it is. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. Pretty short looking. Well, I guess it is. It's over 200 pages, but it seems pretty short. But I don't even know at all what this is about. I have no idea. I think it's like this kid's quest to find the person that murdered this dog or something. I don't even know. But apparently it's super good, says the character in one of my books I've read. And so I decided to try it because I saw it at the thrift store and it was there, and so I picked it up and I'm gonna read it someday. So that happened. The next one is kind of considered like a children's classic. It's by the author of Stuart Little and Charlotte's Web. It is The Trumpet of the Swan by E.B. White, illustrated by Fred Marcelino. I really like this cover, and it was hardback, so of course I was gonna pick it up. Oh my goodness! And it has so much beautiful illustrations in here, guys. I didn't even see that before. That is gorgeous. And the words are super big, so it'll be a quick read. But I am super happy I have this now. Because I haven't read it before. And I like Stuart Little and Charlotte's Web, even though I'm not sure if I've read those books. I've seen the movies. So I might have to do an E.B. White marathon and read all of these children's classics so I'm up to snuff. But yeah, this just sounds like a really cute, sort of like the Ugly Duckling story, kind of similar, except for this one's a swan and he like trumpets he trumpets, and since he can't sing or something to get a girl swan to love him, he trumpets. He's a good trumpeter, but not a good like singer, swan, honker. I don't know. It sounds really cute, and because of the illustrations and all the wide acclaim, I'm super happy to read it. I'm looking forward to it now, more than I was before even. You guys helped with that. My most excited purchases from the thrift stores. The first one being Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. I've always been curious about this book because it's supposed to be like a steampunk dystopian sort of, and it's been out forever. It's hardback. It looks awesome, and it came with a free wolf bookmark, so let's add that to my collection. Heck yes, free bookmark. Thrift stores are the best. I've started going weekly to the thrift stores, and you like almost always find something awesome. So, you know, that's why I'm having book hauls all the time, because I keep going to the thrift stores every week. But I'm not complaining. My bookshelves are a little bit, but I'm not. It also has like cool illustrations in this one. So I'm looking forward to this one. Super excited. It's hardback. It came with a bookmark. I'm adding it to my collection. Done. This next one I saw, and I was freaking out internally, of course, because you don't freak out really in bookstores. But this is in brand new condition, as far as I can tell. I paid like $1.50, I think, maybe $2 for this. It was in brand new condition, as far as I can tell, and I didn't own it yet. I've read it, surprisingly, because I haven't read most of these, but it is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Brand new, basically, hardcover, at a thrift store. I was shocked. I mean, you can find good stuff at thrift stores, but not usually like something you would see at a bookstore, at least not in its current condition and hardback, and like, I don't even know. This is the only book of the series I've read so far. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue on with the series, but if I find the rest of the series in a thrift store in brand new condition, I'm buying them. And I probably will finish the series eventually. Just other priorities. I know, some of you might hate me now. I haven't read Insurgent or Allegiant. I know. It's okay. Calm down. I will get to it. It's just, they're expensive. And I promised myself I would try to avoid going to the library, although we know how well that works. But, you know, these are graphic novels, so that's an entirely different problem. If it's a problem, you know. So yeah, this is probably my most excited thrift store purchase this week, because I was just flabbergasted by how like brand spanking new it was, and that it was something I wouldn't mind owning that I'd already read, so I don't have to add it to my TBR pile, which is always a good thing. And yeah, this concludes my book haul. So I guess I have to try and pick them up now, even though my legs are kind of asleep and I don't really feel like moving. But for you guys, I will do it. I will try. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these without moving my lower body, hopefully. And I did this backwards. I should have put the hardbacks on the bottom, but oh well. Too late for that. Oh, they're sliding. Okay, this is my book haul for the week. We might have another one next week. We probably will. But I love book hauls. Who doesn't love book hauls? I would have one. I would watch them all day, every day if I could. But this is my book haul. I'm super happy. I have a lot of books. This is not a problem, really. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Read more books. Bye.